Welcome back to Finding Calm in the Chaos with the Blended Mama. This is Teresa Stone. I am your Tula XII Independent Brand Ambassador, and today we are highlighting the Creative Outlet Insert, which is part of our October 22 bundle of the month. So with this insert, if you watched our first video, I went through some of the different options on the various pages that are in the book. So there's lots of different layouts. Now, what I've already done is taken this particular page and used it to create my weekly layout for my planner. So you can see that I've put the date here at the top, and then I added in all the things that I have going on this week. I even had space for a to-do list. I've used some fun stickers. These are from our mini sticker set. So it comes with several different sheets of stickers, including some that are great for color coding. So I just pulled some of the stickers off of these and used them on a couple different places. So if you watched yesterday's video, this was the hedgehog I really was going for. I did not achieve it to the level of cuteness of the sticker, but practice makes perfect. So I will continue to work on doodling hedgehogs because I think they are adorable. Some other fun things I've done on this insert just to kind of play with that creativity is I used actual washi tape on this page. So on a blank one, which I'm going to see if I have one handy here. I don't see it handy. It was just here yesterday, and this is how the organized person gets totally unorganized, but that's okay. It's just not right here at my fingertips. So I swear it was just here, y'all. Okay. Ignore my squirrel trail. All right, so there were basically look like Scotch tape here on these corners. So I used some actual washi tape, and I like sparkle, so I used a metallic one, so it does have a little shimmer you can kind of see. I did also use some of our new fall Tula XII washi tape. So this is our It's a Bold World and All About Plaid with this one. So you can see that I used the plaid just to outline this photo backing here, and the It's a Bold World is on this one. I also just had some fun coloring in. So you can really, take this to the next level with your planning by just adding that extra pop of fun to it, and it makes it just a fun time. So on Sundays, those are my plan with me days. So that was really what I was doing. Today was taking the time to look through my week, have an outline of where the heck I'm supposed to be during the week, and then creating the beginning of my to-do list. Now there's plenty of space here that I can even add underneath each day if I end up with new things that I need to get done that day. But this is just kind of an overall to-do list. So that is what I did today during my plan with me time. What I am going to do is we are going to do another new doodle today. If I can find that doodle page. Must be before this one. There it is. Alrighty, now you can see I had a little bit of bleed through. Actually, you might not be able to see it, but I did have a little bit of bleed through, or it's really more shadowing. But I was pretty heavy-handed with my pens when I was doing this. So, all right, so today we are going to draw a rose. I'm going to call it a rose. I don't know. It's some kind of flower. My daughter doodled it today in church. So I'm going to attempt to doodle it. She says, Mom, it's not doodling if you are following like step-by-step instructions. So for this one, I am just going based off of what I saw her do. She is definitely more artistically inclined than I am. But I believe you start with a center circle, right? So it's a teeny tiny little circle there. And then you do like 3 little loops, okay? And then from there, I believe what you do is basically just connect. That's the gist of what I saw her doing. I will tell you, hers definitely looked much better than mine. So I clearly missed part of what I was supposed to be doing. because this definitely does not look as good as hers. So I will have to come back and get the tips from her on what I was really supposed to be doing, because this doesn't look quite right. But it does still look like a flower, so I have that going for me. You can at least tell it's supposed to be a flower. It just is not as evenly done as hers. Maybe it's going to be more like a mom or something. I don't know. But hers was definitely prettier and more, what's the word? Even symmetrical. Hers was more symmetrical. Alrighty. So from there, I am going to pull a stem, and she had these like big leaves coming off of hers. So I'm gonna try to do some of that. That's a leaf back in there in the back. So I'm just gonna add some leaves here just to kind of fill in some of this space underneath it. Alrighty. Hers was definitely much better, people. But we are gonna go with what we have because it's not bad. It's just hers was better. All right, so I am going to take one of my markers. Now these are the ones that I know will bleed through a bit. These are what we use in the coloring, and I know that they do bleed through a bit, so I just know that going in. You could also use colored pencils or you know, just totally different markers, you know, because again, I know that this is gonna at least have some shadowing, if not actual bleeding. Because normally, like my pens don't normally bleed through. It's not actually bad, it's just a little shadowing. Alrighty, and then I'm gonna use this other color, green, for the stem. So I do enjoy using that creative side of my brain. Again, as an engineer, and just by the nature of what I do for my day job, I can't say that, and I'm going to make this pink with a yellow center. I can't say that I use a ton of those creative cells in my head. So this is like, it's just a good exercise for me. All right, so I'm going to fill in, you know, some kind of a mixed bag of these two different pink shades just to give it a little bit of variety and some depth. Again, my daughter is much better at choosing this sort of stuff. It's kind of funny how things maybe, you know, come from one parent or the other. I can't say that she got any of those artistic things from me, but she loves to draw and write. So I love that about her, that she kind of already has her little passions even at 13. So do try my best to encourage her to, you know, continue to work on those skills and grow in those areas. So anyway, so that is my doodle for the day. Well, it is not perfect. I do think it actually went better than yesterday's. So I'm going to just put the date. This is 10/2/22. Alrighty. So if you are hanging out with me and doodling along with me, I would love to see your doodles. All right. So thank you for hanging out with me. I will be back tomorrow with another use in our creative outlet insert. Again, I'm going to just show you that weekly layout. You could totally, you know, customize this and really do even more with it than what I did, or you could just leave it as is and just use it as your weekly planner. So I like that within this one insert, you can do your weekly planning as well as making space for just fun and memories and that sort of thing. So I will be looking this week for some quotes to add to this page is what I'm planning to do with that. So I'll be keeping my ears out for those, fun little things. Maybe the kids will have a funny joke or something that I just want to remember, and that's where I'm going to document those. So I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you back tomorrow. If you are looking for this particular insert, you can go to theblendedmama.com/shop, and you will find our latest releases, and you can just type in creative in the search bar and it will bring up the creative outlet insert. If you want to hear the fun playlist that I've been using during my Plan With Me time this weekend, you can go to theblendedmama.com/pumped. I would love to hear what you would add to your pumped up planning playlist. All right. Y'all have a great day, and I will catch you later.